John is 38 years old. He earns about $80,000 a year. 10 years ago, that sounded like a great salary. He owns a house, he has 2 kids. From the outside, his life looks stable. But almost every night, when John thinks about the future, he feels stressed. Because despite doing everything right, John feels broke. And this situation is happening to millions of people in their late 30s. Sometimes, John sits on the couch in the evening. His kids are playing in the living room, laughing, running around. And for a moment, everything feels perfect. But then a thought crosses his mind. One day, they're going to grow up. One day, they'll want to go to college. And when that thought appears, the stress hits him, because college isn't cheap. And the question that quietly sits in the back of his mind is this: how am I going to afford that? John works hard. He shows up every day. He earns a decent income, but somehow, it still feels like it isn't enough. Every month follows the same pattern. His paycheck comes in. Then the bills start leaving. Mortgage, car payment, insurance, groceries, utilities, childcare. And suddenly, the salary that once felt big starts to feel small. Food costs more. Gas costs more. Housing costs more. Everything seems more expensive than it did just a few years ago. Some economists even describe this period as a cost of living crisis, where everyday expenses rise faster than people expect. And John feels it every single month. By the time the next paycheck arrives, there isn't much left. No big savings, no major investments, just another month gone. One night, after paying bills, John opened his banking app. He stared at the number in his account, and for the first time, he asked himself an uncomfortable question. If I keep living like this, where will I be in 10 years? That question stayed in his mind, because the answer wasn't encouraging. Working hard wasn't enough. He needed a plan. At first, John felt something many people feel at this stage: regret. He thought about his 20s. He thought about the years he never invested. He wondered if he had started too late. But the more he researched, the more he realized something important. Many people don't take their finances seriously until their late 30s, or even their 40s. And suddenly, John understood something powerful. 38 wasn't too late, but doing nothing would be. So John made a decision. He stopped hoping things would magically improve, and instead, he built a simple system. Step 1. John started living below his means. He kept his current car instead of upgrading. He reduced eating out and canceled subscriptions he barely used. It wasn't exciting, but it was necessary. Step 2. He automated his investing. Every month, a small amount of money moved automatically into investments before he could spend it. He chose simple index funds that track the overall stock market. Nothing complicated, just consistent investing, month after month. Step 3. John increased his retirement contributions. At first, the numbers felt small, but he understood something important. Investing isn't about one big moment, it's about time and consistency. Step 4. John started preparing for his kids' future. He opened a college savings account for them, even if the contributions were small, because he realized something powerful. Small investments made consistently over many years can grow into something meaningful. John didn't become rich overnight, but something important changed. For the first time in years, he felt in control of his future. Before, thinking about money created stress. Now, thinking about money gave him a sense of direction. John understands something now that he didn't understand before. Financial stability isn't built in one big moment. It's built slowly, through discipline, through patience, through small decisions repeated over time. And while he may not have started at 25, starting at 38 still gives him decades to build something better. So if you're in your late 30s, earning a decent income, and wondering why money still feels tight, you're not alone. Many people arrive at this stage of life asking the same questions. But the moment you become aware of your finances, is the moment things can start to change. Because it's not about where you started, it's about what you decide to do next. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe for more videos about money, investing, and financial growth. And I'll see you in the next one.